All right, everybody, let's give it up for Turbo Tom and the Texans.
This is what we got the back tire and the silencer. This is where it's all out, where all the power is. Comes out of this silencer right here. And we come into a 49-inch sprocket coming off the Mixer swing arm, going into a 250 cc's of raw power, baby. Then you come down to the upside down traverse forks, dual disc brakes on the front end for fast stopping power, and throttle responsive, 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds. Yeah, that old Tom, man, that Turbo Tom, I tell you. You know, we had a good thing going, we had good people sponsoring us. You know, everything was going great. I come into the band and all of a sudden, you know, Vinzelli and Steve, Lance, they got together, they probably bought a, you know, jet airplane. You know, who knows what they're doing with all the money. I know we're top of the charts all over the nation, London and everything, and, you know.
Rob, any place he goes, when he enters the room, it's like, I am here. Give me attention, I am here. He can walk up to anybody, shake their hand. He is the stud and he is there.
Oh my God!
And there's been some times that they've had him up there on stage and he can pick a guitar with some rhythm. And he can sing. He can definitely sing. When he focuses on a song, he really gets himself into it. His hips are moving. On the other hand, Tom, Mr. Cool, he just cruises in. He's there, I'm here, but the image is soft-spoken, but very corporate.
Here's my two Bogus. Yes, it's my two ones. Look at those. Look at those. Oh.
As you can see, I enjoy myself. I go out. I got some friends and stuff, and we go. We still play together, and it's a lot of fun.
I'd like to say hello to everybody. My name's Terry, and I happen to have the best two brothers in the whole wide world. I can remember when they were young, and the days that they were in that bedroom with the door shut and those guitars. I mean, you couldn't hear the television set. I think my mother threatened their lives at least twice a night.
And you can tell that this is the finest hard mash liquor by the name of Kerr on the label.
Hey, what's this thing in my drink?
Say, man, just cleaned it out. Look at your hands. You're asking me what the hell's on it.
Please tell us about what the contents of that drink is, and hold it and show it to the camera.
Well, as you can tell, it is a formaldehyde mixture of equal content and equal distribution of the atomic rayons.
Hey, let's just
basically
drink
what
and
it
talk
is,
about it in a
and you just got to decide which looks better.
Hey, Steve,
Which could possibly look better?
Steve, drink this. This is your
Yeah.
shot.
You gotta let's take a shot of Steve drinking his shot
Yeah.
of Alabama moonshine.
Somebody's got to be. Is it Alabama?
That shit was Alabama moonshine, Jet.
Here it is.
your arrival. Have a good week, hopefully. Start off with
See
motorcycles
you at the
tomorrow.
hospital.
Here's Steve taking his first shot of Texas moonshine, baby. Hey, baby!
Oh, there he does.
Oh, here.
Oh.
I know it's my memory.
Rob, why don't you sing that song again about Rock Tom's lips?
Turbo Tom's got the big old wide, big jelly lips. She likes to lick 'em all over her hips. He's got the big old slits in his eyes. He got a big old wide jaw. He's got big old wide slits in his jaw. He's gonna go around the town.
Gotta keep it separated.
Of course, everybody knows it. Everybody, I'm telling you.
Bryce Meister, boy.
One for me, them boys no more.
Anymore?
It ain't a lie, you know. Ever since all the women found out I got, you know what I got. Everybody knows what I got.
That's looking outside. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Sir, what do you think about this lake here?
Well, I think it's absolutely scrumbiddable.
What do you think about the pollution that's been going on here?
Well, we've had a problem with all our fish popping up in our creek here, and we think somebody's putting baby alligators in there.
You think so?
And it's coming out of their commodes, and we can't figure it out. It's a big problem.
How long has this been going on?
Well, it's been a problem now for several years, but me and Annette Strauss, we're trying to work it out right now. So when I get with the mayor, I'll have further comments.
Did you show the good people my lake property?
Now, how much of this property do you own?
99.9%.
That's really a nice property.
It's too bad we can't get you up there filming on top of that platform.
Okay, Turbo. Okay. Let me start the
What
interview,
can I
sir.
do for you?
Yes, let's ask you some questions,
Look
sir.
here, it's Mr. Rogers.
All right, now, would you please tell me who you are and what you do?
I am who I am. I'll tell you what I do. I am a sales engineer, and I sell engineer and sell hopefully more and more.
Do you wear girls' panties?
Usually. Thanks for your input over there,
Sir,
Monitor B.
what's the name of your band and what do you do in the band?
It's out of hand. It's not Turbo Tom The Texans as you've been led to believe.
Turbo Tom in the
It ain't them either, fella. Kick him out of here. Will you?
So what do you think about that incident that Tom pulled up on stage at one time?
Well, you know, I saw it coming a mile away, and he just, you know, you never know what Turbo Tom's going to do. That's why they call him Turbo Tom. You know, one minute he's hanging on the rafters, next minute he's sliding out to a 20,000 crowd. We never knew what to expect for him, but mostly we carried him where he is today, and I hadn't been installing communication with him. Somebody said that Vinzelli set him up with these girls, and he's in a limo somewhere in Vegas spending all our money, so, you know, who knows what's up, but, you know.
Oh, this way? We are at the news station. We can get some things done. Don't you bother my secretaries.
When do we perform?
Soon. You got an hour to get ready?
Yeah, she can use that one too.
That's good. A couple good shots, Jack.
One of the places they liked to hang out was in Wiley. There's a little old country house out there, and a friend of theirs had a shed in the back. And the father, to get his son out of the house with his guitar and his friends, took this shed, and I think he insulated it about 18 feet with something, a corkboard or whatever, that you could go in there and you could have 18 guitars going, 4 sets of drums, and they could bang and play and drink beer.
Let's see if we can start it.
You got gas in it?
A little bit.
Does it? This is my Kawasaki. I built this motor in this bike.
Just change gears like normal?
Let's hit this one. Yeah. Get going and jump on it. It's got the choke on. This is the fun way to start a motorcycle. First. Okay. Now come up. There you go. I knew we'd get him going. Out of gas. There has been reports that you have a lot of wealthy friends, I guess you could say they're well financed and fly in from Puerto Rico to meet with you every other Saturday. Is that true? Is that how it is for you?
Do I have to go back into it?
Well,
I don't think it
Mr. Gonzalez, you're kind of dancing around our questions. What we really want to know is,
Well, listen.
what do you think about the band as a whole?
I don't give a you know what I'm saying? God. You know, I come up on this show to help you out. What are you giving me? What are you giving me?
Let's try something else. We hear you like to party. You like to have a good time. What are you drinking?
Hey, I don't need this.
You don't need this.
I do not need this. Sure, everybody likes to party. Why not?
We have to get acquainted. It was just Pepsi.
Coke or Pepsi?
Wow, it was Pepsi, but it was one of the better blends of Pepsi.
Here's the heater. Here's the Dearborn. This is my favorite item in this old place.
Does the job.
It does the job. It's neat. A lot of history behind it.
On the lake today?
Yeah, we go to the lake. Lake's just right there, right down the street.
Perfect day to go to the lake, isn't it?
Absolutely. Does it feel good up here? This is the first hill you go up, and you get your speed going down this hill. And coming to the top peak of the next hill, your car will go airborne and land real soft.
Okay, so
here's the first hill.
This is the first hill right here.
You get blowing to chow down this bit as fast as you can go.
So you're picking up speed down this hill.
You're doing about 80 right now, 85, 90, probably 94, 95. You're going up the hill about 95 miles an hour, and you lift right off of this right here. The car comes about 2 foot off the ground, off the pavement, and it would land. You didn't jump very high. It was just the feeling of the car leaving the ground for a slight second or two is the thrill that we were after, and it was pretty fun. Nobody got hurt.
What do you think of this craziness, Tom?
Take a left, Tom.
I'll tell you them boys are out of minds. Definitely is. What do you think of this spot here, Mr. Tom?
Huh?
What do you think of this spot, this here spot?
That's pretty good. Serene, sun shining. Nice and pretty up.
Right over here is where all the bass are. In those trees, right in there, Tom. There's tons of bass in there, and there's a lot of bass back in that cove too. And its availability, you can pull right up to the waterfront. There's other places around here as well.
Yes, there are. All the way around the lake. We need to get us some jet skis, man. We can just go shooting right off the shore. What do you think about that?
I think that sounds great.
Yeah.
The first gig was on a flatbed pickup truck at a carnival in Plano. And I remember we all went to this carnival, and we all stood there waiting for them to play the Beatles song. Can't remember the name of it, but anyway, they started to play. And just as they got into the song, the amplifier went out on it. The speaker went out, the wire blew, and that was it. So all these people who had gathered around this flatbed to watch these 15-year-olds do whatever they were going to do didn't know what was going on, but eventually they had to fold up and go on home. So it was just one of those experiences.
It's home of Out of Hand, man. This is where the rock and roll happens on Lake Levon.
And who was the first band to play here,
Well,
sir?
We were, but we're actually a little bit over here. They moved everything over since that time. They have nice all-day band-a-thons, jet ski racing.
Now they built this
sailing.
stage specially for you?
Well, no, it was just we generated the idea because we wanted to play out here. One of the guys in our band worked on
You're right, this thing is a lot bigger than it looks. So Rob, you've jammed up on the stage, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. All the amps, big main speakers go here.
The lights, they got eyelets and hook up for the lights.
So can you tell me, what is Rob the Rat like?
Rob the Rat.
Tell me about Rob the Rat.
Gee, there are just not enough adjectives in the human language.
Who is he?
He's like a beady old fish lip-eyed fool. Big old jaws on him, just chomping on shit. He's just annoying. I can't, he's annoying. I don't like being around him, never liked being around him more than 24 hours at a time. He's just annoying.
He's irritating, frustrating, manipulating, but stimulating. Sometimes.
You gotta hover over here.
Where's Tom? Tom needs to go.
Tom! Come here, man.
You wanna do this?
You're our ace in the hole. Let's go. Me, sing. Drive.
That was.
I was thinking
Race.
sing.
I don't care.
Me saying.
He's an insane driver, he was trying to say.
Oh, in his Honda Accord 5-speed, he's a nut, ain't he?
We're going to single-handedly catch up on this round.
Give me a break.
hope.
All right, Tom, help us out, buddy. Here we go.
Yeah.
The antennas?
This is a.
Oh my god, turn the camera!
Alright.
Have another.
This is girls wear this
Dress?
sleep.
Well,
Sleep where?
That is a part of the word.
Oh my god. Okay, this is.
Popeye, Celery.
Laughing.
What does he consume?
Spinach.
Okay.
Very good.
This is what you do to your girlfriend to make her, to make her,
Lower air.
Make her sick.
Romance.
happy and make her,
Our flowers.
Candy.
No, marry her.
Valentine's.
You would place your hand on her side
Slow
very
dance.
gently.
Tenderness. I don't know. Dancing. What the hell is it?
It's the act of.
Flavio!
This guy comes in and
Time.
repairs.
You could fit a quarter in this crack.
Plumber.
Very good.
My God, we've got problems, guys.
We're in big trouble.
We need to recruit. That's all right. I'm giving next time. It is hard, isn't it?
It is hard.
What'd you get over here, Bryce?
3. Got spinach.
1, 2, 3.
We got 3 out of that one. We're not looking good.
It's 21 to 24.
Y'all got 4. Y'all got 4.
Rob, I think you're dreaming. I think you put somebody's on the wrong side.
Hey, Mr. Mazzelli, we were kind of inquiring. You was going to finance the whole world tour of spending about $7.5 million for this band to do a super tour across the United States. Is those allegations true, and if so, why, please?
They're purely allegations, man. You know, because the whole emphasis of the tour was like, you know, the promotional aspect of the whole deal. You know, they knew that my booger launcher, man. They knew that my booger launcher was the wave of the 90s, man.
I got a deal for you. Come on down to Bryce's used car dealership. Get a look. Come here.
Hammer.
Sounds like a deal.
We have our first sale.
Yes.
Enjoy it.
Ma'am, what do you think of this car?
It's only $8,000.
Is this a deal or what?
Does it overheat?
Ooh, look at
Only
that.
drops it overheats.
Now, how much does this trick paint job cost here? It almost looks like
It's the airbrushing. The
Wow.
airbrush. See,
That
it's got
is
the
nice.
the natural scrape look.
That is
Simulated,
nice.
simulated flying pebble mark straight from Hawaii.
Wow. This must be cost a lot extra.
And here's how many people have bought it. 20 freaking idiots.
That's what that says. That's where you keep track of it, right there.
You can't do that.
What else can you tell us about this wonderful piece of
This
machinery?
piece of machinery comes with a one-time limited offer of a solid platinum bugger launcher.
Come on by and see us. We'll fix you up with a deal you can't beat. Take I-90 to the Sucker Road exit, and we'll see you here.
You know, the booger launcher would have took off, man.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it would have took off. But no, the band had to have more.
So are you saying,
Then, you know what I'm
the
saying?
real name of Turbo Toms in Texas is the Booger Launchers? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that at all. You know, and don't try to provoke me. Don't try to provoke me. I've been all around the world 3 or 4 times. Just don't even try it.
Where'd y'all go this morning?
We had to go get the barbecue.
To get Pat's barbecue.
And where?
It's for dinner. It's not for breakfast.
It's Sunny Brian's.
We can't eat it right now?
No, we're gonna have bacon and eggs.
The breakfasts, I mean, the pancakes and the eggs and the fresh squeezed orange juice, French toast, maple syrup, I mean.
Rent a road?
Aren't those the prettiest yellow mums that you've ever seen in your life?
Aren't those just pretty?
I want you to drive. I want you to
Look at
drive Todd to Las
not there.
Colinas to see those stallions.
Yeah.
That sculpture, because he would like to photograph. Yes.
We got here in Turbo Tom Speed. Turbo Tom. And it's 5-speed overdrive. You like my nails, darling?
Turn it off. Sunny Brown.
I'm gonna still. You got me caught. I'm caught in the cookie jar.
It's the best. Wow. And then we're going to eat it all.
We have one.
Grandma's cookies. Best in the business.
Good, share with me.
This is my brother. That's me. Mom.
Look at this. This is neat.
South Fork Ranch. See that white thing sticking up? That's South Fork Ranch.
Wow. Oh, we've got to go right. Come here, baby. Hi, baby. Here. Hey.
Hello, I'm Mr. Red.
The last one I remember is South Fork Ranch, the owner. He wanted to have a private party, and he wanted them to play for them. So they went out and they played and they played. The people danced, and it was probably 50 people. They had a really good time. And then they graduated from that to the Halloween parties at one of the sports bars. And they played for the people who patronized that the night. And they were dressed in their costumes. I think Tommy was Zorro and Rob was, God knows what he was. The clothing I didn't really recognize.
It's just sick. Sick. Get off me! Get off me! Get off me!
So, what instrument do you play? What is your job on the band?
Man, I play the bass, man. I play the bass.
This looks like a lead guitar to me.
This bass just happened to have 6 strings, and it just happens to be a guitar.
Sir, I happen to know that you play lead guitar for Tom The Texans. I just appreciate if you know.
Well, just let me ring through sometimes.
She's gonna hide. Let's go get her.
Let's go get her.
You gotta get your mom on camera.
Let's hunt her down.
Hi, Auntie. Hello. Give me a kiss.
Oh gosh, I hate that camera.
Tell me how much you hate that camera.
All right, time.
Just make sure he does it from the waist up. Waist up. Oh, honey. The back of her hair is
Oh, we got Bloody Marys. Hey, Nancy sent Nancy sent that Bloody Mary.
No. She what?
Sent that Bloody Mary mix right there.
She did?
It's Cajun Mary.
Huh?
Cajun Mary.
Back off. The bomb. Here, get him going.
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
Rice.
No, we just finished watching them.
Rice.
Well, what ultimately caused the band to split up? What was the problem there?
Well, it had to do with our drummer and our finance. And I think some old guy that's supposed to be the big money man has went and bought a 757 private jet, and he flies people all around the world. And, you know, he's just never around. We cut an album once last year, and we got a new album coming out this year. And, we're gonna see how they do, and hopefully we can get back together. But right now, I don't see it happening. And that old fish-lipped eyed Vinicelli, that old, you know, he just an old damn streetwalker from Detroit probably. Come up there flashing his money and his and he just thinks he's all that. Well, he ain't all that, you see, because we are all that. Now take that, put it in your hat.
They will long be remembered as one of the greatest rock bands of all time, Turbo Tom and the Texans. This incredible collection is power-packed with many of Turbo Tom's greatest hits. Enjoy the smooth, rhythmic oscillation of electrical energy with songs like Good Times, Making Lots of Noise, relax to the intimate mood of acoustical genius with songs like Spanish Storm and Passing Wind. This unbelievable collection is not available in stores and will never be released again. Don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own one of the most incredible music collections of all time. Here's how to order. Call 1-800-555-5555 or send check or money order plus $3 shipping and handling to the address on your screen. Supplies are limited. Please have your credit card ready and specify CD or cassette. Order now.
Hey, I know that song.
Terry's real proud of herself.
Very good.
The last music I heard was music, or what you called music, but it was guitar music, whatever chord it might have been. I said, did you guys sing words this time, or was there, could you hear the words? Oh yeah, you could hear our words, And I said, oh, okay, good. So you're playing music now, right? Yeah, we're playing music. And I said, okay, good. So what were the words that y'all sang? And they couldn't tell me. Because a lot of the stuff they do is just fun. To them, they're just out jamming, and jamming is what it is. It's not what you, in comparison to Electric Light Orchestra, you know, where you're deaf when you leave. It's not that extreme, but it's not quite up to the Beatles, but it's okay. So that's kind of how they got their beginnings.
Come on up, baby. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I know. What you doing, Todd? Driving, Bill, man. In the spall. Dubs, you can't pass on the couch till she pigs out, so we gotta let her pig out and then she can pass
Now
out.
you see, you take the peanut butter and you find a way to put it on this piece of bread. And if you manage that, then you can get this jelly on there too. You know?
Deli? What does deli have to do with peanut butter and jelly?
No,
Is it because
jelly.
it rhymes?
It's a J, you know, and you sort of like
She's
take
hungry, man. Look at that blob of jelly. God almighty, that's a half the damn jar.
And you sort of...
Unless it's dripping down her elbows.
What could it be? Oh, but so serious, but so no. Man, right up and close-up shot. Okay.
Okay, well, another thing is we want to know, because we've been accounted, you're invested in a pro athlete's contribution. You've been a member of Congress, and now you're just like this easy rolling. You finance many bands around the world. You have, and now you're with this brand new band that Turbo Tom The Texans was supposed to just go nuts. I mean, how do you put yourself in those positions? How do you get to where you're able to have these deals?
What's wrong with you?
Let's talk about something that you want to talk about, Mr. Gonzelli.
I won't talk about the book launch. But y'all don't want to talk about it, do you?
Oh,
it's a conspiracy. I know it. You don't have to tell me about it, man. I mean, I'll sit here and drink my drink.
What do you drink, Mr. Gonzelli?
You just really getting on my tip there, don't you, boy?
Don't go there.
Seminary boy, tell me about it.
Please tell us a little bit about that incident that occurred on stage where you were arrested for lewd behavior at a Turbo Times concert.
Man, I really don't like talking about that. That was pretty intense. That was just too much.
What led us to that?
Coming from all directions, what could I do? What?
Is it true you were arrested for lewd behavior on stage recently at a Turbo Tom The Texans concert, and this is what's been leading to a lot of people protesting, saying that maybe you're not a good act for their kids to see, you know?
Well, I did pick my one time on stage, but that didn't hurt nobody. Didn't smell good. That's Tom's house. That's my brother's new house we got for him.
Oh, it's shelter.
It's thermally
kind of
protected.
cozy, isn't it?
Look, extra thick nitrogen insulation, Tom. Only the best for you, my friend.
Hey, Lucky. Lucky dog. And there's cousin Terry.
Little tiny baby.
Look at her. She's being very motherly. Oh, she's got. Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness. What's he got you out here for with no blanket? Oh, it's just too cold. Where's your hat? Where's your hat? Where's your hat? I'm tired now. I can't run anymore.
You got a pretty good throw there, little Miss Terry. You throw a football like a pro.
Okay, turn that off now and sign that thing. Turn that off.
Quit rocking this for a second. Let me see that baby. Oh my goodness gracious.
Let's see if Mom's gonna get a big smile.
You got all family member. You got both your feet on? Yep. Got both. How about both fingers? You got all fingers? Oh, there's 5 over there. 5 deal.
Ask her for a smile.
Want to smile? Can you smile?
You gotta smile first at her.
What's your opinion about Steve Lance embezzling funds from?
You know, you're
from
gonna
the
have
band?
to edit the living out of this stuff. I will have to tell you that right now. I've got a battery to edit all this because I am
Is this
just
what
like
Nixon was doing? They had to get rid of that
I
18
think
minutes?
so. Something along those lines.
Is it true that, what's that guy's name, Steve Lance? He's kind of crazy. Is he kind of, I just hear he was almost committed one time. Is that true?
Well, yeah, he had 4 wives that we found out. 1 in Tokyo, 1 in Japan, two in the United States, L.A. and Texas. You know, I don't know who he is, what he is. He's an asshole. I don't like him. You know, he needs to come write me. He owes me $2.5 million right now. He needs to write me a check. You know, I mean, that's just the way it goes, and we need to be taking care of him. You know, he invested $17 million in us, and he thinks he's gonna get his money first. We need ours. We took some off the top. We need the rest of it.
Of course, Rob, being Rob, the youngest, he was kind of a spoiled rotten one. But believe me, when he got to be a teenager and get into the guitar, the only style he was going to be in was a pickup truck. And he found him a pickup truck. Now Tommy, on the other hand, he wasn't too much into the country stuff, so he got him a big old four-door Oldsmobile. And that was his style. He was going to drive an Oldsmobile. So the two of them had the pickup and the Oldsmobile probably about 4 years before they creaked and the doors wouldn't open or the mirrors fell off, and they finally just conked out.
Well, in closing, what would you like to say to Turbo, Tom, and Texas? Because you know they're out there listening. What would you like to say now that you've bailed out on them and you're thinking about renegotiating your contract because you want 80% of everything?
You know, I'm so sick of that question.
Are you? Well, what would you say if they came and offered you a better deal and said maybe take half and half? I think that's fair. The American people think that's fair. What would you say to that? Would you turn that down?
If it wasn't talent, okay, these boys wouldn't be cleaning up spit from a track room urinal, boy. It breaks my heart to know. That way. After everything I gave to the band, man. Everything I gave the band.
Well, my son's a big fan of yours. He's here after the show, after the interview. If you'd come back and maybe shake his hand and sign his name, because the Great Facility is known as the big-time money man and just a free-going spirit. Nobody messes with him. You know,
that's right. I don't want no kids around my ass.
Yeah, well, my son would just like to shake the man that made Turbo Tom and the Texans famous. Thank you. Thank you for coming out.
So do you think the band's going to get together soon for a reunion concert, or are you guys going to split and go your own ways?
Well, you know, you've asked me the same damn question over and over again. I don't know. You got to talk Turbo Tom and Texas. When you talk to his ass, let me know, all right? You can find me on the racetrack every Saturday night. I'm there. Or call me at home. Hell, come over and have a martini with me.
Now, is it true that you've had brushes with the law, DWI?
Well, yeah, hasn't everybody? I mean, come on, what are you, some kind of fairy godmother or something? You know, everybody gets tickets, don't pay them. Theft by check. I've been caught with dozens of and you know, I've had a problem, and that's just the way it goes. In the rock and roll business, baby, it's you, baby, it's you. It's really you. It's psychedelic, and we enjoy it. And nobody's gonna stop us, man. We're on top. We're on top, baby.
Can you tell us something about your new album that's coming out?
New album. Wow. We got a new album coming out, Hal? You haven't told me about this. Must be a compilation of all those tunes we wrote on Cancun down at the beach. Remember that?
Yeah.
Damn, what else can I do? Man, you are taking full advantage of my vulnerability at this time. I'm sitting over here relaxed with the guitar.
It's the Tom Tracy
Hey, all right, Turbo.
Weird question.
Turbo, listen to me. Please, just do us a nice little riff there. Play us a little song there, Mr. Tom. You got yourself a guitar in your hand. Can you strum us something on the guitar?
if you want it, but if you want it, you'll go get it. If you don't want it, you won't go get it. And if you did it, you already done it.
What I got you gotta get it, put it in you.
Well, you know, I'm working on my own solo projects right now, and hopefully when they come out and I'll release them, that Turbo Tom will like step up and do the licks for me and do all the lead riffs, and we'll see at that point. You know, when you're so successful like we are, you just don't know what's going to happen, and we'll see. I'm going to write all the music, and we'll see if Turbo Tom can handle it. If he can't, you know.
I think that'll be all.
Cut the camera, cut.
Don't make me do it, man.